The Baby Fox's Forest Adventure. Once upon a time, nestled deep in the dense, green forest, lived a baby fox named Freddy. He was a ball of bright orange fur, with twinkling eyes full of curiosity and wonder. Every day was a new adventure for Freddy, every rustle in the bushes a new mystery to solve. His life was filled with joy and laughter, and he was adored by all who knew him. Freddy's home was a cozy den, hidden under the roots of a grand old tree. It was a safe haven, filled with the warmth of his family and the sweet scent of earth. The den was a place of comfort after a long day of exploration and learning. The sounds of the forest were a lullaby that sang him to sleep each night, and he would wake up to the chirping of birds each morning. The den was also home to Freddy's family. His mother, with her soft fur and gentle eyes, was the heart of their little home. She was a wise fox who knew all the secrets of the forest. His father, with his strong body and alert gaze, was the protector of their family. He was a brave fox who was respected by all the forest creatures. Freddy's mother was a creature of compassion and care. Her love for her children was as deep as the forest and as vast as the sky. She would spend her days teaching them about life in the forest, about the importance of love, respect, and patience. She would tell them stories from her own childhood, lessons she had learned, and adventures she had lived. His father was a stalwart figure of bravery and strength. He was fearless and bold, always ready to protect his family from any threat. Despite his tough exterior, he had a soft spot for his little ones. He would teach Freddy about the ways of the forest, the importance of courage, the value of wisdom, and the power of kindness. He was Freddy's hero, his role model, the fox he aspired to become. Freddy's siblings were his constant companions. He had 2 sisters and a brother, each uniquely charming. They were his playmates and his first friends. They would spend hours playing, exploring, and learning about their surroundings together. The bond they shared was unbreakable and pure. Freddy was a curious little fox, always eager to learn about his world. His bright eyes sparkled with curiosity and wonder. His little nose would twitch at every new scent and his ears would prick up at every new sound. He was always the first to wake up and the last to sleep, so as not to miss anything. One day, Freddy took his first step out of the den. His heart pounded with excitement and fear. The world outside his den was bigger and more beautiful than he could have ever imagined. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, and the forest was alive with activity. Freddy was mesmerized by the beauty of the forest. The tall trees swayed gently in the wind, their leaves rustling softly. The crystal-clear stream gurgled peacefully. The gentle hum of insects, the sweet chirping of birds, and the rustle of leaves created a symphony of sounds that filled his heart with joy. In his exploration, Freddy encountered other forest creatures. He met squirrels gathering acorns, rabbits hopping around, and birds building nests. He even saw a deer drinking from the stream. Each encounter was a new experience, a new lesson for the young fox. His world was expanding, and with it, his understanding of life. Freddy's encounters with other creatures of the forest were filled with fascination and wonder. He was mesmerized by the variety of animals he met, each with their distinctive traits and behaviors. From chattering squirrels to shy deer, every encounter was a new revelation, a new lesson about life in the forest. Understanding the importance of friendship was a significant part of Freddy's journey. He realized that every creature in the forest was interconnected and depended on each other for survival. By observing the harmonious coexistence of different species, Freddy learned the valuable lesson of unity in diversity. Benny, the baby rabbit, was one of Freddy's first friends. Despite their differences, they both shared a sense of curiosity and adventure. Their friendship was based on mutual respect and understanding. Together, they explored the forest, learning and growing with each passing day. Venturing away from the safety of their dens, Freddy and Benny had many adventures. Each outing was an opportunity to discover something new. They chased butterflies, played in the leaves, and raced each other to the river. These adventures strengthened their friendship and added joy to their young lives. One day, while playing near the river, Freddy encountered danger for the first time. A hawk swooped down, targeting Benny. The peaceful forest suddenly seemed menacing and hostile. This was a stark reminder of the dangers lurking in the forest, teaching Freddy about the harsh realities of life. Freddy, the young fox, was soon to learn that the forest was not just about beauty and friendship, but also about survival. One day, he encountered a wild boar, a sight that sent a ripple of fear through his tiny body. He quickly realized that not all creatures in the forest were friendly, and that survival sometimes meant being swift and stealthy. To prepare him for such encounters, Freddy's father took it upon himself to teach him about bravery. He explained that bravery wasn't about not being scared, but about facing one's fears. Freddy's father shared tales of his own encounters with danger, leaving Freddy both scared and inspired. He knew he needed to be brave, not just for himself, but for his family and friends too. On the other hand, Freddy's mother took him under her wing to teach him about kindness. She explained that each creature in the forest had its place and role to play, and that respect for all life was essential. Freddy, with his curious and open heart, embraced these lessons, learning to balance his newfound bravery with kindness and empathy. One day, Freddy's lessons were put to the test when Benny, his rabbit friend, found himself in danger. A hawk had set its sights on Benny, and the little rabbit was frozen in fear. Freddy, remembering his father's lessons on bravery, dashed towards the hawk, barking and snapping his jaws. The hawk, startled by Freddy's audacity, flew away, leaving Benny safe. Word of Freddy's act of bravery spread throughout the forest. His siblings, who had always seen him as their little brother, now looked at him with admiration. Freddy felt a sense of pride, not because he was admired, but because he had been able to protect a friend. He realized that bravery and kindness were not just words, but actions that could make a difference in the world around him. Respect is earned, not given, and young Freddy was no exception to this rule. As he bravely navigated through the forest, helping fellow creatures in need, his reputation started to precede him. From the smallest insect to the largest bear, all the forest creatures admired Freddy's courage and kindness. His actions were a testament to his character, and he became a respected figure amongst the forest dwellers. Growing into a brave, kind, and wise young fox was a journey filled with trials and tribulations for Freddy. Each day, he learned new lessons and honed his survival skills. His experiences shaped his character, turning him into a mature and wise fox beyond his age. His courage was not reckless, it was tempered with wisdom and a sense of responsibility that stood out amongst his peers. The first winter in the forest was a real challenge for Freddy. The once green and lively forest turned into a cold, white blanket of snow. Food was scarce, and surviving became a daily struggle. But Freddy was not one to back down. He used his intelligence and experience to find food and shelter, not just for himself, but for his family too. Freddy's actions during the harsh winter solidified his position as the backbone of his family. He ventured out into the cold, braved the harsh conditions, and always came back with food for his family. His bravery and wisdom not only kept his family alive, but also brought them closer. The forest's harsh winter had become their warmest bonding time, thanks to Freddy. Freddy's transformation from a baby fox to a brave and wise young fox was remarkable. His journey was a testament to his bravery, intelligence, and kindness. He had not only grown in size, but also in character. His family looked up to him, his friends admired him, and the entire forest respected him. Freddy's journey was a heartwarming story of growth, survival, and learning. Over time, Freddy's responsibilities within his family grew. Now, not just a curious and playful cub, but a key contributor to the family's survival. He helped in gathering food, protecting the den, and taking care of his younger siblings. This new role signified his maturity and his readiness to take on greater challenges. The transformation of Freddy from a baby fox to a young fox was remarkable. He had grown into a brave, smart, and compassionate fox, embodying the teachings of his parents. His experiences and adventures had shaped him, enabling him to navigate the complexities of the forest life with ease. As the story draws to a close, we reflect on Freddy's journey of growth and learning. His tale is one of courage, friendship, and wisdom. Despite the challenges and dangers, Freddy remained resilient and kind, qualities that children can emulate in their own lives. The lessons children can learn from Freddy's story are numerous. From understanding the importance of family and friendship to learning about bravery and kindness, Freddy's story offers valuable insights. It teaches children about growth, responsibility, and the value of experiences. But Freddy's story doesn't end here. There are more adventures awaiting him as a young fox. His journey continues, promising more lessons, more experiences, and more excitement. So, stay tuned for the next chapter in Freddy's life as we delve into his new adventures.